Now, if you told yourself in June that the second half of the year you were going to get your shit together and everything was going to be good, but you haven't, this video is for you. If you told yourself in January that 2022 was going to be your year and it hasn't been, this video is for you. Hey y'all, it's Tia Cherie here. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been so long since you have seen from me or heard from me, but your girl has been out here living life. And in this video, we are going to be talking about how to improve your life and level up in 6 months or less. Now for me, 2022 has been a whirlwind, both good and bad. There have been a lots of changes, both in my financial space. I've quit a job, started a new job, lost 30 pounds, moved, basically brought my dream apartment to life. Like, there's been a whole bunch of different things that have happened for me in this last couple of months, and I definitely wanted to share a video and actually do a series on how to level up your life. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you keep watching and stay tuned. It has been a year. 2022 has been a year. I have had some amazing times and I've had some very sad, stressful, crazy times. But all in all, I am so happy and blessed to see another year come to an end, and I'm just so looking forward to 2023. So I really wanted to do this video and honestly this series to kind of just help get other people, whoever you are, basically looking to level up your life. Now, if you told yourself in June that the second half of the year you were going to get your shit together and everything was going to be good, but you haven't, this video is for you. If you told yourself in January that 2022 was going to be your year and it hasn't been, this video is for you. We are going to be talking about in this video just some of the things that I've been able to change in my life and how I've been able to implement that. I'm basically just giving you some tips on things that you can do depending on what it is that you're looking to level up. So I want to talk about some financial stuff. I also want to talk about body or image, self-esteem, spirit, mental, emotional. It all plays a huge factor in your success in life, the relationships you cultivate, the people that you bring in your life, your job, etc. It's all wrapped up. We definitely need to work on a plan to help us overall get into a better space. We are going to be talking about basically some of the things that I have went through in this last 6 months or so and how I was able to change things. I will be making this a series and I'm going to be breaking it up into different parts. So the next video, we're going to talk about mindset, then we're going to talk about finances, we're going to talk about fitness and health, and then we're just going to talk about life changes in general. So obviously this is December, so it is the last month of 2022, and I wanted to start this series now because obviously 2023 is right around the corner. So I want you to be proactive in starting your 2023. So getting yourself into a good space from now, though, so that when 2023 comes along, you can just hit the ground running. Okay, so we're not waiting until January 1st. We're starting now. So first thing that I wanted to speak about, basically I have had a career change this year. So if you know anything about me, or don't know anything about me, should I say, basically I had been in the same field for about 13 years. So in May of this year, I decided to quit my job that I was with for the last 7 years to pursue a whole nother area of business. So I did not want to keep going on a path that did not sit right in my spirit. So last year, I actually had a very big birthday, and it was just a monumental birthday, and it just really shook me up and really opened me up to the fact that I wanted to change my life. Like, there were so many things that I was unhappy about, and the only way for me to change that was for me to actually do something about it. No matter how much you wish, no matter how much you pray, no matter how much you manifest, if you're not actually putting any action behind those things, nothing is going to come to fruition. That's just not how it's going to happen, So it's either, are you sick of yourself? Are you tired of your own shit? Are you ready to level up? And if so, what are you going to do to get there? So basically, I decided to quit my job because I knew that doing that for the rest of my life, even for another year, was not what I wanted to do. Feeling so drained and feeling so unhappy, feeling frustrated, feeling lost, feeling stuck, feeling suffocated. Like, it just was not a good feeling anymore. And unfortunately, we are taught to kind of just keep pushing through, keep chugging along, you know, keep going, because that's just what you have to do in life. Bills still need to get paid, things still need to get done. So you just have to keep showing up. But at some point, you do have to decide whether you want more for yourself. And if you're willing to get yourself uncomfortable, step outside of the box that you know, and learn something new, do something new, try something new, whatever the case is. So I basically decided to do a whole total career change. I now work in sales. I very much love the money. I very much love the fact that I can be more in control of my income. If you know anything about me, I have a very entrepreneurial spirit. I knew that I wanted to do something that equated more money for my time. I've been able to literally double my income every month from my old job in these last 6 months. So my first thing was, as far as leveling up your life, take a real look at your life in the moment that it is right now. You have to sit down and take an inventory of where you're at and where you want to be, and start to make those small steps to get there. So for me, I knew financially, I have a goal of what I want to make per year. And at my old job, there was absolutely no way of making it. Like, just point blank period, impossible. So I decided that I wanted to go into a field that would correlate for more money for me. So got into sales, as I mentioned. So I've basically been able in this last 6 months to double my monthly income from my old job every month. Actually, 1 month I was able to triple it. So there you go. But basically, I knew that financially I wanted to be in a better space. I needed to be in a better place. And the only way for me to do that was to get out of my comfort zone. So that is one thing. Take an inventory of your life. See what you want to fix, see what you want to improve, see what you don't like, see what you want to change, see what you like as well. Keep doing more of that, but see where you can have room for change or improvements and start to implement them. The second way to change your life in 6 months or less is to write out your goals. Now, I know everybody wants to talk about goal setting and why it's so important, and everybody's about to do a vision board for the new year, and I love those. We're actually going to talk about that in one of my videos coming up, because I've actually been able to bring the apartment for my vision board to life. So your girl manifested that, okay? But honestly, for real, be serious about your goals. Like, really sit down and take an inventory on what it is that you want to improve and how you can improve it. Also, know yourself. So set realistic goals for yourself. Now, yes, am I saying push yourself? Yes, push yourself, but be realistic. So don't say, you know, you want to start working out and you automatically go to, oh, I have a goal to go to the gym 7 days a week, but you haven't been to the gym since '99. That's not happening. Like, let's be for real, okay? But you can set a goal to go to the gym 3 times a week, right? Cool. It's more realistic for you to be able to accomplish that, and that will allow you to be able to stay consistent. It will also allow for you to see yourself doing what it is that you set out to do. So a lot of times we set goals for ourselves and we don't really go after them or stick with them or stay consistent with them. And then when we don't get the results, we just basically say, forget that setting goals, it does not work. It does work. You didn't work. The goals work. Setting the goals works. You have to put the effort behind the goal that you set to bring that to life. So if you try to change your mindset just a little bit, it really will help you. And I've learned over these last couple of months, I've had so many goals that I have put forth for myself, and pretty much everything has come to fruition. And it's honestly because I've just put my head down and I got on my grind and I did it. Because the the feeling of not having it bothered me more than the feeling of going through the uncomfortable to get it. So I hope that makes sense. Like, to me, making more money was way more important than me staying comfortable or staying where I was at and being unhappy. So just taking a real look at those goals that you have, let them be realistic to you, and let it really be something where once you start to make progress on it, it's going to help you to continue to stay consistent with it, which will then help the goals to grow once you start actually being able to check things off of your list. Number 3, as far as how to change your life in 6 months or less, take an inventory of your social media consumption. I personally have a love-hate relationship with social media, and quite frankly, I had to delete my Instagram. Instagram does not give me good vibes, and I just don't want to continue to consume things that put me in a weird space. And social media has a way, especially in this day and age, of making you feel like you're behind. But be honest about yourself with your social media consumption. After you get off of Instagram or TikTok or wherever you happen to be, do you feel good? Or do you feel bad? Do you feel energized or do you feel sad? Do you feel motivated or do you feel unmotivated? Like, how does it really make you feel? So there's nothing wrong with feeling a way about certain things, but there is something wrong with consistently subjecting yourself to that. So if you know that you're a person who does take social media, you know, maybe, I don't want to say to heart, but basically to heart. If you know you are a person that's affected by it, then limit it. If you find yourself in a space where it is not fulfilling you and maybe doing more harm than good, eliminate it. And that's just not social media. That's going to lead me to my next point. How to level up your life in 6 months or less? Reevaluate your relationships. Your relationships with your spouse, your relationships with your friends, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your job, children, everything. Reevaluate your relationships. They always have that saying that you are basically the sum of your closest people around you. What are the people around you doing? Are you guys on the same vibes? Are you all like motivated and doing your thing, you know, trying to do better in life in whatever aspect that is? Or are you all stuck and miserable and just not in a great space? Because that is going to feed off of each other. You guys are going to continue to feed off of each other and stay in that negative space. So let's take friendships, for example. It is very important to get around like-minded people. So for instance, if you know that you want to be an entrepreneur, being around people consistently who aren't into entrepreneurship, discourage it, are scared of it, talk negative about it, aren't supportive of it, etc., it's not going to be the best relationship for you, right? That's not going to feed you and, you know, give you the support that you need or may want to pursue your dreams or to pursue your goals. So it's very important to be around like-minded people. If you're into entrepreneurship, find some entrepreneurship friends. That way, when you guys are having conversations about businesses and starting a business and etc., you don't feel uncomfortable because you're speaking to someone who's interested in the same thing, can possibly help you or you can help them, and you don't feel like it's not awkward, you know? It's not awkward to talk to someone who can understand your experience or also understand what it is that you're trying to do. Get around people who are in like maybe lateral to you or maybe a little bit above you in the aspect of maybe they have already acquired something that you're looking to acquire. So it's just very important to be around people who feed and inspire your future as opposed to the ones that either want to keep you stuck with them where they are or living in the past. If you're trying to level up, you gotta level up. Everybody can't come with you to the next level. Everybody can't come with you to the next step. This video has kind of been all over the place. It is my first video in so long. Your girl is always long-winded. I'm gonna work on that, but this is gonna be the first video, as I mentioned, in basically like a series of what I want to talk about. I've gotten so much clarity on what it is that I want to do with myself and what I want to give to the world. And I really just want to share that. And I want to possibly help someone else who, you know, whoever's watching this video. Thank you. Hey girl, hey boy. But thank you for watching. And I want to go on the journey with you. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you found anything helpful, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know some of the topics that you might want to talk about. As I mentioned, we're doing about like self-development, entrepreneurship, just things of that nature. I'm gonna throw in a couple of other things. Your girl is kind of filling out where she wants to be on these YouTube streets, but I definitely want to help you level up as much as I can. It has been a beautiful journey for me. I'm so happy to be where I'm at, but I'm also looking forward to where I'm going, and I would love to help you be in the same space. So if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please leave me some comments below, maybe give me some ideas on what you guys would like to see from the channel, and just let me know. Say, hey girl, if you made it this far, let me know that you have watched this whole video with me. We're gonna be doing a series, so there's gonna be a new video every week, and I just can't wait to continue to go along this journey with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.